Today we're going to be looking at the chrono feature on the Nixon High Tide watch. Now this is pretty simple. Just like most things on this watch, you're going to start by pressing the bottom left button. That's going to be your mode button. You're going to want to make sure you get to the chronograph mode. So let's press that. I'm currently in my tide mode. Now I'm in the sun and moon mode. Eventually you'll see one called chrono. Once you're in your chrono mode, you're going to use the bottom right button to start, stop, and reset your chronograph. So we can simply press it once. That'll start it. You'll see that it's going. Press it a second time, that will stop it or pause. If we want to totally reset it while it is stopped, let me stop it again. We are going to press and hold down the bottom right button. You'll see it says hold to reset, and then it'll eventually reset. Let's go ahead and start it one more time. Now while it's running, let's say you're doing a race, you want to be able to track your laps. You're going to use the top right button to be your split feature. So if I press it once, notice it shows my full chrono time right here because there's no laps, but if I press it once, it'll say wave 2, which is basically the same thing as saying lap number 2, and then you can see my full chronograph time down here. I can press it again and do as many laps as I need to. When I stop it, if I want to go review the full session for my chronograph while it is stopped, I can press the top right button I should say, and you can see your session review. You can see the start time, the total time of the chronograph, my average time, and then I can see my lap values. If I need to go down to different values, you notice I had more than 2, it's just showing 2 laps here, I can press the bottom right button and it'll show me additional information. I can press the bottom right button to get back to my session review, and then I can press the top right button to get back to my chronograph. The one thing I should mention is I'm going to go ahead and start my chronograph back up. You don't have to stay in the screen. It's kind of nice. They leave your time, your date, and day of the week always available while your chronograph's running, but I can go to any other mode that I want to, and my chronograph will still be running in the background. So let's sit here and let's look at our tide information, but if you want to see your chronograph information, you can simply go to that mode, and it's still sitting there running. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop it, and then I'm going to hold it and reset. And that is how we use the chronograph function on our Nixon High Tide watch. I hope the video helps.